They say that talking to yourself is a sign of insanity. But I think that's only if you answer back, right? Right. This is Talking to Myself, the art advice podcast where I use anecdotes from my real life to try to make myself a better artist. And hopefully a better person. While other people might find this useful, mostly I'm just trying to avoid paying for therapy. Today on the podcast, I thought I'd talk about time, and not just because I'm doing this after I should have already gone to bed the night before you're hearing it. My time management skills, spotty at best, have been pretty useless of late. I don't know why exactly things are going this way. I'm not sure what's happening. It's making me have a lot more trouble managing time. I could contribute it to having the time off work recently and therefore becoming lax in my judgment of time and the value of time. I don't know. I could just be tired. Unfortunately, having all the time off work did not lead to me sleeping a lot. And work has been exceptionally busy since I returned, so I haven't been sleeping a lot that way either. That certainly doesn't help. I was recently on the train going to work in the morning, and this was about 5 a.m., and usually the people on the train at 5 a.m. are like me, shift workers, construction guys, people who work, sun up, sundown. And I saw somebody on the train who was, judging from his appearance, probably about 60. I mean, he was a healthy 60, but he was definitely older than me, and I'm pretty old. But he was dressed for a construction job. It got me thinking, I don't want to be doing the kind of job where I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. every day in my 60s. That's the path I'm on now. And I don't like it. I don't like the path I'm on now. It's not that I don't feel artistically fulfilled or happy, which is, they're all true. I don't feel artistically fulfilled or happy. But it's mostly that I feel like I want something different and better for me. So it's not a matter of disliking what I have so much as it is wanting something different. And I gotta be honest with you, that guy scared the living crap out of me. When you're in the position where you have to work a physical job that late into your life, it's scary. I don't know what I would do if I was in that position. And it kind of feels like I'm in that position now. By choice. I mean, this is still a better job than I had before this job. That also was a physical job. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go professionally. Of course, I'd love to sell art for a living. Actually, I'd love to make art for a living. The selling part, I don't enjoy very much. I don't think a lot of artists do. But you have to sell it in order to make money off of it. You can't just make money by producing things. Unfortunately, that's the hard truth. And if everything takes time, you have a limited amount of time. Spending time doing things you don't like to do just in order to survive it's becoming an unacceptable situation. I wish I could say I had this grand answer. I had a plan. I don't. It's just something I've noticed. I know that just complaining about it or being upset is not going to help anything. So I'm trying not to go that route. But I need to recognize where I am and where I want to be, and the fact that they're nowhere near each other. I'm trying to think of some way to get there from here. If that's possible. Maybe it is. I don't know. So this one's going to be incredibly short today. I apologize, but as I said before, time management, bad. Hopefully next week we'll have a few more moments put aside and I can spend more time setting up things. One way I've been trying to spend time better recently is the art challenge I've been doing. I've been focusing on thinking of what I'm going to do before I start making art, before I start drawing. I'm doing most of them on iPad just to save time. Speaking of time, I've been planning it in my mind first, and I've been not going my immediate first response. When I see the prompt, the first thing I think of, I disregard it for the moment, and I look at some other options. And then if that first one's still the best, then I go back and do the first one. But I haven't been just focused on, let's do the first thing that comes to mind and not worry about anything else, because that's not a great idea. Hopefully those have been coming through okay. I've been getting some nice responses on Instagram for them, and I'm happy with them, most importantly. So that's where we are with that. My use of time is getting better in one way. Thanks to everybody for hanging out and listening. Again, apologies for this one being so short this time, but I'm actually recording the video of this as I speak this time. That's how late I am. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Take care of each other. A special thanks to my patrons on Patreon who get to hear and see these a week ahead of everyone else and are the shiniest people I know. You guys make this worthwhile for me. I appreciate you. And thank you to everyone watching. I know this wasn't much content at all, but hopefully you got some good out of it. Take care, mind your time, make something good. See ya.